Alright, in this video we're going to talk about the theme options panel. Alright, and we can find that down at the very bottom of the left of the main toolbar in the admin. Let's go ahead and click this. Alright, basically this is a series of options settings that you can make for your site. I'm not going to cover everything specifically in great detail, but I'll at least touch a base on the majority of the items in here. But a lot of this is really self-explanatory. Such as your logo, this is where we can upload the main logo for the site, your favicon, which is, if you're not familiar with it, let me open a tab here real quick. There's the little icon that shows up in the tab of a browser. Okay, now this is size specific. Make sure it is 16 by 16. It's not going to crop it for you. It has to be 16 by 16, and that it's a .ico file. The extension needs to be .ico. Okay. Here's your meta information. If you're not using an SEO plugin, this will help you out. If you're using an SEO plugin, go ahead and ignore this. And then your footer information, pretty self-explanatory. Your copyright and that kind of a thing. Okay, your home page. This is for your slider. Okay, so the main banner right here on the home page, where you can choose what kind of, if it's a fade, if it's a vertical slide, a horizontal slide, autoplay, is it going to slide and change by itself, and then a couple other self-explanatory options such as time between slides, slider effect time, that kind of a thing. Next, we have the articles on the home page, and we'll see these three sections. And that's what we see right here, 1, 2, and 3. So you can set these up with your article titles, and then your links and your picture. Just fill that out, and then that will populate this section here. Excuse me. Alright, here is your home page featured article. Thought I'd click this, there we go. That is what's showing up right here. You have a few different options. You can do custom text, meaning I can just fill out this information, create my link, where it says read more right here. Alright, and then you can also do a few different other things. You can drop an HTML code, so maybe you have some sort of code for HTML. You can do just image, and you can do it from a page. So I can actually come in here and I can pull from a page I've made. So this drop-down list is showing every page currently that's on the site. So whatever pages you've made, you can actually pull from this list, and it'll populate right in this section right here. So you got a few different options in terms of what's showing up on that section. Okay, next, the shop. Okay, this is a real brief and small section of the shop area. So let me go to the shop page real quick here. All right, now let me just click on one of these shop sections. And ignore this right here. This is just the Firefox thing. This will be fixed by the time you watch this video, I promise. Anyways, you'll see this section right here. It says buy this product, upgrade now kind of a thing. That is what we put in here. Okay, upgrade now. There's a link for it, and then your text for that. So you'll see buy this product, the link for it, which is this. You see this, and then the text for it. So I can click this upgrade link, and it'll take me to whatever page I determine it's going to go to, which we can see right there. All right. Next is number of products per page. So when we're on the shopping cart section, how many you want to show per page? If someone clicks category, or whatever category that may be, you want 4 to show up on a page. You want 10, you want 8, you want 6. That's what we set right here. So for instance, these sections, we got 4. That's why we only see 4 right here. So maybe you want 8. So we can do that. 8. Easy enough, yes? All right, social marketing, really self-explanatory here. If you enter in a link, then the icon shows up. So whether you have Facebook or Twitter or Google Plus or LinkedIn, Wedding Wire, whatever, enter the URL in, it shows up. These hashtags you see, basically we're kind of tricking the system to thinking there's a URL. So the demo it shows all of these. So if I don't have these in there, it won't show. Okay, our newsletter, depending on how you're operating your newsletter for this. Do you want the newsletter to show on the home page, your text for your newsletter? Let me actually so you know what I'm talking about. This right here, sign up for our newsletter. Okay, where should the subscribers' emails go? Admin panel, constant contact, MailChimp, so you can choose between that. So another option as far as receive an email when a user signs up. Do you want to receive the email when it signs up? And if so, your email here, right? Okay, pretty easy. Then, depending on whether you're just using a standard email, constant contact, or MailChimp, you would need to fill out the appropriate information for each one of these things, okay? So, such as the API key, which you can get, we can help you with that if you don't know. And the MailChimp list ID, we can help you with that as well if you don't know. We also have links to help you understand where to get this particular information at. All right, typography. Here we can set the colors and rollovers are I guess absence of a rollover. I can't speak right now. A rollover or no rollover for your hyperlinks, your headings, as far as your font sizes, types. Maybe you want to change your font type for your header tags, your font colors, your content, such as the paragraph, the standard paragraph font, which would be this wants to work. Firefox, you're the bane of my existence. So that would be the paragraph font right there. This would be a title font. So you actually have control of all that stuff. We can control the banner, and then our lists, our bullet lists, which is really cool. So if you make a bullet list, you can control the color of it, the font size as well, the space in between the fonts, the space between the indentation, basically how far it is from the left or right it's indenting. And on top of that, I know I'm going really fast right now, but I'm actually going to show this real quick. We can do a bullet type. So we have a disk, we can do a square, circle, or custom image where you can actually upload your own bullet. Maybe you want a star or something we don't offer. So real quick, what's wrong one? Let me show you. That way you're not wondering what I'm talking about. So we have a list, right? Highlight these. I'm going to do my bullets. Then if I view this, here's what my list looks like. So with that options panel, I can change that, whether indented more this way, it's not indented, the space between each one, and I can change the font type, font color, as well as change a circle to a square or whatever options we have, as well as upload your own custom image for that. And I hope that makes a little bit more sense. And then while I'm here, I'll show you the hyperlink real quick. Hyperlink, color. So if I hyperlink this, I'm going to do that. Save my draft. Excuse me. So that's what we get. We have a green hyperlink, and then it's underlined. And when I roll over it, nothing happens. Right? So I'm in typography, and I'm under hyperlinks, which I am right here. I can change all that. So just goof with this, no underline, and then, all right, save it. Now you see what happened. Now this is my standard hyperlink. So every time I make a hyperlink, it looks this color, and it looks like this on rollover. So okay, so that's basically what that does. And if you want to clear everything out to the default, just delete that out. I think we had underline, and I'm going to leave no underline on rollover. Now, real quick, I forgot to mention, and then that'll do it for this video. Restore defaults. That is system-wide for your options panel, meaning if I'm on this page and I mess up and I put some numbers in I don't like, if I hit Restore Defaults, that does not just cover typography. That is the entire panel. It basically resets it. So if you ever click this, it's going to reset every change you made. So be very, very careful in this area, and think about whether you really want to do Restore Defaults or not. All right, that will do it for this one.